Hello everyone, it's me Louie here, and everyone is scared of something. Yes, there are some people who walk around and lie and say they are fearless, and they are scared of absolutely nothing. And they are just absolutely liars, because everyone will have one thing that will absolutely scare them. And I am someone who doesn't really get scared a lot. I'm not fearless, I will never walk around and say that, but I'm not really that much of a jumpy person. I can play most horror games, and I can be in most general, kind of scary situations, and be generally fine. But there is one thing that does scare me. I wouldn't really say scary, but something that always creeps me out. Something that always gives me a weird feeling, and is these images right here. Subliminal images. I'm probably completely saying the name wrong, but it's basically images like these. Now, if you see image like this, those people who are chronically online watching this video probably think about something like the back room. And if your brain did come to that conclusion, you're right, because the back room usually uses images like these. Take one of these images, be like, this is a brand new zone. Zone, I don't know what number they are, like 5,000 or something. The Library of Doom, where if you read one of the books, you get turned inside out. I don't know. I don't really know that much about the back rooms, but I'm positive that's probably one floor. I swear most of these horror things just get so convoluted and packed to the brim with stuff that I swear they'll make literally anything that. Like SCPs. I have no clue how people keep up with that. I wouldn't be shocked if, like, a camera is SCP, and if it takes a picture of you, you just get sent into a pocket dimension. Something like that probably exists. But I'm getting off topic. Images like these are just always super duper disturbing to me, and I don't know why. You see these images a lot, especially around something like Twitter. They have whole accounts like this account right here, who basically makes their whole purpose taking pictures of these and like posting it around. And then a lot of people also use these images to make like absolute cringe posts. Like someone will be saying the most cliche thing of all time, like life isn't about giving up. Giving up gets you nowhere. And they use like one of these images so they can go and like prove their point as they play like super duper dramatic music. And then people go watch the post and comment in the comment section like, bro, this is super duper deep. And this one post completely changed the way how I see life. Kind of like the skeleton images. But I think most of those things just reached a point where it just reached 100% irony, where people will take these images and just say the dumbest things of all time. But I'm getting off topic again. These images are just so strange to me because they're really soulless. If you take a picture of a room or a living room or even just like a normal library, there's life in it. Like you can clearly tell that someone is in this room or this library is being used for people to read it. But images like these, especially this one over here, this really makes me feel like, there's like no soul in these images at all. It's like this a canvas of space. It's just like something that exists. It doesn't even look like a human kind of built it. It looks like it was just spawned there or just built in. Like this literally just looks like an asset from like a video game. Like you walk inside of a store and it's like, this is like the airport you have to go to complete like a mission or something. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like a real location that you can walk in. And like even this one right here, which I think this is an apartment building, it just doesn't look real. It looks completely fake. Now, I could be aware that some of these images could be AI generated because some of it is crazy, but I'm assuming most of these are real places. Like this one right here, this is just a staircase. It doesn't even look like a human built this. It generally looks like this is just like an asset inside of a store, and it's just somewhere that just exists on the planet. Places like these are always super duper weird, and I think a lot of people could agree because everyone has been in a location like this once in their life. I'm pretty sure everyone has been in a waiting room or just like walking down the street and going up a staircase, and you get this like extremely weird unease feeling. Not because you're in like a very dangerous scenario. Like your example is like a waiting room. You know that 95% of the time if you're in a waiting room, something crazy isn't gonna happen to you. Like you're not gonna get attacked by like Freddy Fazbear or something. You know that you're in a completely normal location. But it's super duper unease when you're in there. It's very disturbing and like you don't really feel right. It's just hard to explain. If you like go outside or if you've been in an area like this, you completely know what I'm talking about. Apartment complex is an easy good example. Like hallways of apartment complex where you like see all the lines of like all the other rooms and stuff. Places like that are just so empty. And like hallways like that. There's like nothing in there. There's no light. It's just space. And this is just one thing that always just creeps me out. Now obviously I don't see an image like this. I'm not like jumping in fear and just absolutely start screaming and start crying. Obviously I'm not like that. But images like these, they just always get me thinking. Now I wanted to bring this out because I want to know, is this just a me thing? Am I just looking into things too deeply? Am I just going insane and I don't even know? Or do other people feel this way too? But I think before I end this video, I want to show some images that I want to talk about because I know I already showed two, but I do have three others that I want to bring up, especially like these two right here. Stuff like this. This one especially gets to me. Like the one like the weird airport or whatever that was. That one that I showed you was also one, but this one right here. This street. This absolute alleyway of just doom. Like this is a real life location that you can see yourself in. And you can pretend how cool you are or not. And you can know for a fact that no one is in this alleyway. You know no one could be there. Your radar is not tracking any enemies. You are are still going to be absolutely terrified because it's just strange. And what I think is crazy about stuff like this, even one with colors, still make you feel like this way. Like here's one image right here, completely filled to the brim with light and colors, and this still makes you feel very strange if you're in this scenario in real life. Now, I could just be the only person who feels this way, and I could just be screaming into the void, and I could just be an absolute weirdo, but I don't think I am, because I think a lot of other people feel these ways with these images. Anyway, this is something I want to talk about. My name is Lou. Goodbye.